the years, my time in real estate, I've discovered that land frauds have destroyed the dreams of many investors. So I want to bring to your notice some points that will guide you if at all you have been a victim of this, especially to my brothers, my diaspora brothers. So one of the things you want to take note is beware of cheap pricing. At times, extremely cheap prices hide a lot of troubles. When I talk about cheap, what I mean is that in real estate, you have what we call land banking, that you buy properties and you wait for it to appreciate over time, maybe in a remote area. Yes, you can buy. Some prices mentioned can be reasonable, but you don't want to buy a buy and build property, like a property that is in the center of a city and they are telling you 2 million. It's not possible. It's scam. That's an alert. Run. You don't even need to think. I tell my clients in the diaspora that run, don't even think about it. It's a scam. You get? So you need to be aware of extremely low prices, because it's a land you want to buy. Okay, I had a discussion with somebody who was telling me that the sister called and was banking on him, that they have told me that they are selling a property in the center of the city for this price. I just tell him that it's a scam. But if the sister insists, just allow him buy, because at times though you want to help people, they seems as though you want to misguide them. That's what some people always do, and they fall victims of these things that we see over and over. So you need to be aware of extreme low prices. You need to be aware of that. The next thing is that you need to take note of pressure tactics. Pressure tactics is what always kill people. For example, fraudsters will always bring pressure tactics that will make you forget verification. Each time you want to get a property and you see that you are pressured, withdraw yourself and rethink. You're the investor, you're the one who has the money. You sit down and you think, and if you don't feel peace, you let it go. It's not by force. Always make sure that if you're pressured, go back and rethink. You get? Of course, you can always get to me. My number is always on the screen, right? If you feel like you're pressured, get to me and let's analyze the deal for you. And of course, I can always guide you on properties to get that as secured. The next thing I want you to do is that you always verify documentation. Don't be emotionally blackmailed because the person is your friend or your family member. You just be like, am I not your friend? Do you think I can do this? No. Refuse. Make sure documentation is legally verified. If possible, you have your property lawyer verify your property. Never be emotionally blackmailed to think that since it's my family member, you cannot do this to me. Since it's a friend, we have grown up. No. Always verify your documents so that you don't end up crying at the end of the day because your trust was broken. The next thing you want to do is that you want to always keep payment evidence. Never you just give the money in the hand. Send the money through a traceable means. Maybe a bank, maybe something that you can always trace it, so that if at all something rises up that will maybe bring a conflict or whatsoever, you can always trace your payment and it will be a proof that indeed you did this transaction and this person received it. Always make sure these things, beyond many others that I'll be sharing in this channel, if you subscribe and follow, will guide you and prevent you from falling into traps that will cause you to lose money as a diaspora Cameroonian. Of course, I remain your real estate consultant and land banking expert, Kingsley Hour, and always bring to you good deals. Of course, you can get to me through the numbers on your screen, and we can always book and get you properties here in Cameroon, in the city of Buea. Till then, stay blessed and make sure you don't fall a victim. Bye-bye.